All right, Pisces, welcome to your reading. Forgive my phone, I don't know what's up with it. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Pisces. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here if you are interested in a Pisces. Please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is okay. Check your other placements and other Pisces readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for somebody else, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? We are just going to do a quick little reading here, past, present, future, because it's been a hot minute. Yes, I know, I'm so sorry. Life was lifing. But please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. So, Pisces, all of that being said, let's get right into this and see what is going on here. This is for Pisces, please, Spirit. For Pisces. Oops. Well, the Three of Swords just went flying out. So some of you might be dealing with some heartache, some betrayal here, but let's see. All right, here we go. Okay. Not too bad here, Pisces. Overall energy for this reading is the Queen of Cups here. So there is a divine coupling here, okay? You have the King and Queen here, so there is a lot of love for a situation here. But the Queen of Cups is that overall energy. There is compassion, there is love, there is understanding, there is healing, there is nurturing. All those great, fantastic things. Now, for some of you, it could be you standing in your power in healing and nurturing and loving yourself, but there definitely is a connection here that is showing itself. In the recent past, you have the King of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles here. So like I said, there is someone who is, wanting to speak their feelings in the past to really let you know, yes, I love you. It's here. You bring them great happiness here. There was a lot of reason to celebrate and just, community. Some of you could be dealing with a friend, a friend that, it doesn't have to be a man or a woman. It could be, just your community, your family, your friends, anything that causes you to have love. There was an outpouring of it. Okay. But you had a lot going on, multiple priorities here. Juggling, trying to find the balance, trying to manage your time in the past. I don't think somebody was extremely thrilled with the way you managed your time and the things that you had going on here. Okay, in the current, you have the Ten of Cups, the Moon, and the Hangman. Okay, so whatever it is you're dealing with now, you realize that is the happy ever after that you were seeking. That is love. That is blissful relationships, that is pouring into them pouring into you. Everything is in fulfillment. Your dreams are coming true here. Total love and support from friends, family, loved ones, significant others. It doesn't matter. But there is something here that is, you feel there's an illusion here. There is an illusion going on here, okay? And it's causing a lot of fear and anxiety because you're not sure what's really going on. Like your subconscious is telling you things that maybe might not be there or covering things that are there. It is that fear of the unknown here. So you've put a pause. You're putting a pause right now. You're taking the time. You are surrendering. You're letting go of whatever it is so that you can have new perspectives coming in and viewing things differently. You're taking that time to sit, pause, stay still, change, and release some things here. Love that energy. Even though there's that fear of the change and the unknown, I love this energy. So it's an energy that is there, but it is not blown up. It's kind of stationary right here because it is protected by the pause and that love and support here. In the near future, you have the Page of Swords, Temperance, and Death. Okay, so you have some new ideas coming in. Curiosity, a thirst for knowledge and understanding. You are observing the situations as a whole, okay? You might have a little bit of restless energy. You might be spending a little bit too much time in your head here, but Temperance is here to balance it out and give you harmony and moderate what it is that you're thinking about and giving you patience and being sensible about what the future is holding for you and allowing the meaning to come through naturally here. But there is endings coming through. But with every ending, Pisces, don't worry. There is always a new beginning. There is change. There is transformation within you, within your relationships. Like a metamorphosis here. You are going to put an end to a tough cycle here to have something new come in its place. New coming in at the very end of this, but that is okay. Let's see what we can see here. Get you some clarifications, my darlings. Oh, shuffle. Okay. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups and the overall energy here. Temperance again, the Ace of Swords, and the Tower. Okay. So even though there is unconditional love for a situation, there is, that conversation that happened. It maybe caused a little bit of a Tower moment here. Maybe some things were said that you didn't want to hear. Maybe some things were said that wounded you and it kind of cut you a little bit. But it's okay to allow this Tower to fall. There's still hope to rebuild it, to build certain floors of it. It's not a complete fall through. And for some of you, this is going to be a very good Tower because it's a conversation that you've been waiting to have for a long time. And now that things are balanced out and things are, being tempered here and people are calm and understanding, it's going to make it easier for that conversation to come through here. You're trying to stay in a place of understanding and harmony, keeping yourself cool, calm, and collected. Okay, King of Cups in the recent past, please. Yeah, there's that Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Magician here. Yeah, somebody was trying to manifest this love in spite of the heartache and the pain and betrayal that they felt. With them manifesting this love and being able to tell you how they felt like they were taking steps here. So they felt victorious. They were putting themselves out there. Pisces, see me. I want you to see me because I do care. I do love you. I am here. They were manifesting you to see, through, if you were the one that has the heartache or they have heartache or you both have heartache from past experiences, whatever the case is, they want to manifest through that to let you know that there is love there. Three of Cups here in the recent past, please. The Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Hangman. Yeah, somebody was understanding that this happiness was coming from a twin flame connection here, a higher commitment. Somebody who wanted to have a higher commitment, but the other person was kind of doing everything on their own here. worried about their own stability, financial growth, all these things. So they put a pause here with that Hangman. They put a pause. They're going to surrender to what it is, getting new prospects. So Pisces, you've been trying to put pauses on everything so that you can get a new, healthier look on things, a deeper insight of what this connection could be for you. But you're prolonging the pause longer than needs to be done. Okay. 2 of Pentacles in the recent past, please. 4 of Cups, Page of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so there was stagnant energy here. There was not a lot of movement with what needed to be going on. So it was like, yeah, you're juggling, you're doing this, you're doing this. But the disappointments, there was missed things, missed opportunities that you could have been doing. You are sorry for missing those things. But the point is you left somebody feel like they were abandoned or left out in the cold in a situation when they really needed you for something, because they have been there for you when you've needed them. But when the tables turned, you kind of, I'm sorry, I'm kind of dealing with my own stuff right now. And that's not how it works here, Pisces. Okay. 10 of Cups in the current. Page of Pentacles. You have a lot of pages out here. There is a lot of immature, energies here. Like the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles is out here twice. Like, not a lot of... So there is still an offer that wants to be made. They're trying to move towards you making this offer, but they realize that there's things that needs to be let go of right now. Now, if this is you that needs to let go of something so this offer can come to you the way that they want it to, you're going to have to start releasing some of the things that you're holding on to, because they want to move away from the fighting and the chaos. They want to be in, calmer waters with you here. But it's time to let things go that are no longer serving a purpose here and that cause you fear. Okay. Clarify the Moon in the current, please. Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's that fighting. Okay. So there's that chaos. There's that conflict that they are trying to get away from. And no matter how they do it, that is the fear that no matter the work that is put in, no matter how diligent they are being, no matter how they're coming to you saying, look, I've put the work in, I have changed, I have grown, I have self-reflected, I have let things go. Pisces, you're still going to cause an argument and a conflict here because you are so concerned about having that pause because you're not ready. And that's okay to not be ready, but just because you're not ready, you can't expect your person or whoever's coming towards you to not be ready to move things forward. If this isn't what you want, then you need to let them know so that they can go on about their business. Okay. Because even with the change that they do, you're still trying to find and critique and pick and all of that, because you're afraid that even though that they've done the change and done what they needed to do, that it's still not going to meet your expectations. Pisces, it's not about your expectations. If your expectations are too high, you need to lower them. People aren't going to keep bending backwards for you. The Hangman in the current, please. And they're not going to keep bending backwards for you. 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces, here's the deal. You're juggling more than one person here. You have many options here, and they know it. The veil is starting to be seen. So whatever it is that you got going on behind the scenes, you really need to either make a choice because they've put in the work. They've done what they needed to do to appease you because your expectations are so high. But now you juggling other things here. You're not making space for them because you're busy and you have work and you have this. You're not making space and time for them because you got options here. You're dealing with more than one person here. But that secret life is about to come through here. It's going to show itself. And that ending has nothing to do with anybody but, you're doing. Okay. Page of Swords in the near future. Empress, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Something is going to keep cycling itself back in here. You're going to take time to recharge. You're going to take time to, have this pause. This person is going to keep cycling in because you view them as everything that you want here. But you're going to retreat and then expect them to keep putting that hand out to keep taking you back here because you can't make up your mind here. Clarify Temperance in the near future. They're getting fed up here. Yep, the Moon, the fear of the unknown. Yeah, but look, somehow, some way, there's going to be balance put back in, even though there's that fear of the unknown and it's just an illusion and there's really no truth behind it. They're going to go ahead and offer this love because they still want to build a strong foundation with you. They want to have a partnership with you. But you're playing games. Or somebody is. Put the energies where they go, vice versa, whatever you need to do. If it's not you, it's them. Clarify Death, please, in the near future. This ending, so no matter that's coming in, oy. The Hermit, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Yep. Even though they try to come in, they're going to still see that you're still hiding things, that you're still kind of doing what you want to do. And they're going to soul search and self-reflect, and they're going to walk away from this because they got the truth that they need here. This is going to come to an end. And like I said, for some of you, this is not going to be you ending it. It's going to be them ending it because they're tired of the juggling, tired of you not doing what you say you're going to do, tired of you not being there kind of thing. They're tired. They're over it. They're over it. They're over trying to meet your expectations. All right. Let's see what else we can get here to close this off. Oh, Lord. The Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Cups. With the 10 of Swords there at the bottom. Yeah, there's determination to have this kind of work. They're confident that they can, or you're confident that you can make this work because of the connection that it is. But at the end of the day, universe says, no, this is going to be a painful ending for you, Pisces. A very painful ending because the person that probably wanted to be with you the most wasn't good enough. Or at least you were making them feel as such. Okay. Let's close this off with the Oracle of the Shapeshifters and see what else we can see for you. All right. For Pisces, please. All right. Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in a relationship. Well, I think you're going to get the space that you're requesting here. I think you're going to get the space that you're requesting, but it's not because they want to give you the space. It's because you've made them feel like they're just inadequate. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.